I am Charlie Matthews and welcome back to another video. Now yes, as you read the title, I have got the newly released Bendy and the Ink Machine Joey Drew Studios Employee Handbook. Now if you don't know what the Joey Drew Studios Employee Handbook is, it is basically basically the official guide to Bendy and the Ink Machine by Scholastic, and obviously by the Meatly and Kindly Beast and Joey Drew Studios and all those people. But just to start this off, I'm going to read you the synopsis at the back of the book, and then we will get into my review. So yeah. Welcome to Joey Drew Studios. As a new employee, it's your job to carry on Mr. Drew's legacy of iconic characters like Bendy, Boris the Wolf, and Alice Angel. In this handy guidebook, you'll learn how to get around the studio, operate our state-of-the-art ink machine, and work well with our dedicated staff of creatives and crew members. Mr. Drew himself has even included a walkthrough of all the tasks you'll need to complete to make it out of your first week alive, as well as an excerpt from his memoir, The Illusion of Living, to inspire you to carry our company's mission forward. In time, we hope you'll find a home here at our studios. Who knows, after a while, you may never want to leave. So yeah, guys, as you can tell, it is technically just an official guide to Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now, there's also something else you can notice in this book. On the Joey Drew Studios logo, you can't really see it. It actually says the creator lied to us faintly on the logo. So go check that out, or once you get the book or something. I actually found this on the Scholastic UK website. It is not on the UK Amazon yet. For the UK Amazon, I'm pretty sure it's coming out on the UK Amazon for September 5th. And I was a bit confused about that, because I'm pretty sure the book already came out, or it was just a different release for Amazon. And then I checked Amazon UK, and it was there, because I am from the UK. I don't know if you are, but if you're from the UK or anything, if you are from the UK, I'd buy it from Scholastic UK. If you're from US, then just buy it from either one, because they're probably on both sites by now, because America, they like to release their stuff early, which is quite reasonable, because the people that usually make this stuff are from America, but who cares about that? So yeah, now I've read that synopsis, let's get into the review of the book. I have to say, I was a bit disappointed with the fact that the guide takes up most of the book, but it is supposed to be a guide, but I kind of wanted it to have more kind of lore details, but I think it was enough, because I would say you should still go through the guide, because there will be little story details like newspaper clippings and other things like that. So it also actually has you tells you a full paragraph or a full page about how to work the ink machine, which is actually pretty cool. Interacting with the ink machine. We're proud to have such advanced technology as the ink machine available in our studio, but be advised that this machine is both expensive and sensitive. Please refrain from interacting with the ink machine unless you have received express permission from our resident gent repairman, Thomas Connor, or Mr. Drew himself. In the unlikely event of a burst pipe, ink pressure can be turned down or off completely using the pressure valve in the rear of the theatre. Subordinate valves throughout the studio can also help drain ink from a burst pipe, but should only be used in emergency situations. Please alert our janitor, Wally Franks, to any ink spills and tell staff to avoid the area until Mr. Franks can clean up the mess. Should you require ink, consult the weekly ink output schedule that's posted for your convenience. Ink is piped directly to your work area, so you should not need to visit the ink machine itself for any reason outside an emergency. And what I also liked about the book is how it has like timelines and other things like that, like the cartoon descriptions and how they were like made. I also like how you can sketch Bendy, which is pretty cool. It tells you like how to animate and sketch him, which is incredibly cool. So as I said, yeah, about like lore and stuff, there's like newspaper articles and other things like that, like Joey Drew Studios under investigation, financial trouble looming for animation company. I think that's pretty cool as well. There's also some other things just tucked in there a bit, like achievements and how to unlock them, the secrets, like the black and white filter secret thing, which is very hard to complete, mind. And also, I really like this thing. It tells you the dialogue of the characters in the game when they're happening. It could show you the dialogue, like for example, this page right now that I'm reading in chapter 5, where Joey had that audio log thing. I thought, that was pretty cool as well. It's simply awe-inspiring what one can accomplish with their own hands. A lump of clay can turn to meaning if you strangle it with enough enthusiasm. Look what we've built. We created life itself, Henry. Not just on the silver screen, but in the hearts of those we entertained with our fancy moving pictures. But when a ticket stopped selling, when the next big thing came along, only the monsters remained, shadows of the past. But you can save them, Henry. You can peel it all away. You see, there's only one thing Bendy has never known. He was there for his beginning, but he's never seen the end. So yeah, I really did like that as well. So yeah, now I have about like one more thing to say about this book, which I wouldn't say this book would really actually be for beginners. I would say it's for the people that want to dive into the story more. And if you just want to play like through the game for fun, I would just say go look up a guide on the internet. Because I think this is more of a lore guide, really. When I said now, they didn't actually, show that much lore stuff. That is still a thing, but they do show newspaper clippings and stuff like that. Heck, they even have like a timeline of like the Bendy cartoons. I still think though they should have added a bit more. But I have to say, if you just want to play through the game for fun, I would go through a less detailed guide, so it's not that confusing. So I would say this book is actually for people that are have already played through the game and are actually interested in the lore. I would not actually say this book is for beginners. But yeah, that was one of the final things I have to say. What is my final verdict on this? I would rate this book an 8 out of 10. Firstly, because it didn't really have that much lore, really. They should have added a bit more. And because it's also an 8, why I didn't put it a 9 is because it's not most of the book is taken up by the guide to the game, but which I understand though, because this is very good quality, mind. I'm not rating it on the quality. The quality is 10 out of 10 on this book. But yeah, I could have said maybe they could have lowered it down a bit, because I've done an unofficial guide to Bendy. Chapter 1 only took 3-4 pages, and I got as much detail as this did, really. So yeah. So I do recommend this book for not really for beginners. I really recommend it for the people that are actually beginners but interested in the lore of the game. If you just want to play in it for fun, and are not interested in any secrets or lore, I do not recommend getting this book. It would probably be a waste of your time. But you can get it if you want. I'm not. It's your choice. But I do not recommend this for beginners. So yeah, 8 out of 10 for this book. I really do like it. I think it is a good book. It really does suit Bendy's design as well. And yeah. So yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. That was my review on the Bendy and the Ink Machine Employee Handbook, the official guide to the best-selling video game series. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Charlie Matthews channel, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!